He's my Pro Football Hall of Fame BFF, Marshall Faulk. How are you, Marshall?
Rich, I want to say that I'm doing very well, but yesterday really put me in a somber, kind of irritated, more like pissed off mood. This is egregious, man. It's like let's not even waste time. Let's just talk about it and to have a collection of guys make comments, and it baffles me. I really don't know what to say, and that's a lie because I know what to say.
So let's say it. What's on your, like, seriously, what is going on in your estimation, Marshall?
Rich, this is so there's a culmination of two things, and I want to give the one guy who started this, I want to give him his props. But before I get to that, let's just talk about where we're at in the NFL. And they've made it to where if you don't have a quarterback and you don't pay him market value, your team is going to suck. You can't, and I'm sorry if you're out there, you can't win with a Trent Dilfer. That's what they're saying. That's out. Because you need an elite passer at that position. All right, let's just stick with that. Now, where did that come from? It came from once the rules took the quarterback out of the game of contact football. You just you throw him down too hard. Not just hit him, but you throw him down too hard. That'll get you 15 yards. You touch him anywhere above the shoulder pads and below the thigh, that'll get you 15 yards. It's made it to where once you pay your quarterback that amount of money, the refs is going to call the game accordingly. Like, that guy has to be a part of it. Now, I'm going to start with this. Saquon Barkley. If you watched the Giants play last year, you obviously saw who their offense went through. And I believe, and I'm going to say this, regardless of who was playing quarterback, that offense would have looked like that. And they refused to just because market value. They refused to pay the man.
Well, then the question is why? The question is why, Marshall? Like, why?
Rich,
why
hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
And for Minnesota to continue to give this guy money who has disappointed them, and Dalvin Cook put up numbers. He has disappointed. He continuously cannot. I'm going to ask this question because I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the North. I don't know if he's won the North.
He just did last year, but other than that, it's been Rodgers ruling the roost. Marshall.
Now, it's and here's why, Rich. Here's why. This is the league. Whoever we can come up with a good case to pay less, we'll do it. And they won't say they're colluding. Just all these teams decided we're just not going to pay the running back at the same time without talking to each other. There was no conversation. The only money that has went down from 2013 to now, the running back salary was the number was 10.9 and now it's 10.1. Inflation has worked against the running back. And as soon as we get to the damn playoffs, guess what we say you have to do? All these quarterbacks, guess what they have to do? They have to be able to run the ball. Makes no sense.
Well, the thing,
and when you
all right, so let me just hit a couple things here, and get your 2 cents on the subject matter, because you know how I feel about it. I'm with you, but the idea that the Patriots can win a Super Bowl with Sony Michel, LeGarrette Blount, Jonas Gray. The Chiefs can win a Super Bowl with Pacheco, Damian Williams. Brady can then win a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay with Ronald Jones. Peyton can win a Super Bowl with Ronnie Hillman. May he rest in peace. That's the pushback here, is that you can go ahead and get a kid to win a Super Bowl out of college and run him and pay him far less than what the Giants are paying what Barkley wanted. And for some reason, Barkley's the one who's eaten that. despite his incredible, immense value, as you pointed out. What's your response to that, 28?
The caveat is, tell me those quarterbacks again. I think you said Peyton. I think you said Brady.
Mahomes.
You said,
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yes, those are
the rest of these bums. They're not that. They're not that. They are not that. And listen, Bill Belichick. I want to give Bill props. That's how he won a Super Bowl, because Bill kind of created this. It's kind of like in basketball. Nobody wants to give Greg Popovich the props for load management, and these guys not really playing. Nobody wants to do that, and we got to give Bill Belichick props for eliminating the running back out of the game. The franchise. You get three guys, you got one. And if you don't have that type of quarterback, Rich, you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot from your team. You're asking a lot. There's a lot of teams that's tried that model without those guys, and it hasn't happened. It just has not happened.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.